Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Channel Claire. So, when last we met, we were going over Amber Heard's deposition. And I didn't even realize that I got through only half of it because I was so irritated with her lack of respect for this entire process, trial, situation, everything. This deposition, her sitting here eating, her sitting here laughing, smiling, rolling her eyes as Johnny is telling exactly what happened, and she's rolling her fucking eyes, and she's also trying to make it seem like in this deposition, that she was the one who got harmed in the whole getting her toes messed up, and when he was hiding from her in the bathroom trying to get away from her from yet another physical altercation. And it really was too much. I needed to take a break. It's like this woman she's so insane. And I've also been going through Twitter, and I've come to realize that a lot of people say that Amber Heard kind of stalks the community, the Johnny Depp community who support him, and she kind of stalks what it is that we're saying and what it is that we're that's out there. And someone saw via Twitter, I forget her name, I think it may have been Laura B, possibly, but someone saw via Twitter that Amber Heard had actually unfollowed the Aquaman movie and Jason Momoa. And so then a couple hours later, they see that she had refollowed them because everybody was talking about it on Twitter. Because if she's unfollowed Jason Momoa and the Aquaman movie, does that mean that they have officially replaced her and got her fucking ass out of this fucking franchise finally? Like, have they finally made this decision as this trial is coming up and they're starting to see everything come together and they know what's coming down the pipeline? Have they completely separated themselves from this woman? I think that would be the smart thing to do, to try to get ahead of it. I mean, it is very, very, very late at this point, but I feel like that would just be the smart thing to do ahead of time, before all this shit happens in like 8 days at this point. And it's honestly ridiculous. And speaking of the trial, I'm thinking, because it starts on the 11th, as you guys know, I fucking work, and it irritates me every day. But I work, so on Thursdays, though, I work from home. So I'm thinking that I'm going to go down there. We'll go up there on Thursday. So that would be the 14th? Yeah, I think that would be the 14th. So I don't know if that's a good idea. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, if that's a good day to go or if you suggest another day. But I feel like that would be the easiest for me because I'm working from home, so I got a little bit of flexibility there. But yeah, we're going to go into the rest of this deposition. I'm sure that I'm going to get highly fucking irritated yet again. Again, I ended at the point last time where she's literally rolled her fucking eyes. Rolled her goddamn eyes as Johnny is talking about the situation, and they're playing it on audio for everybody, like the lawyers, to hear and everything, and she's fucking eating and doing all this petty shit, smiling, laughing like it's no fucking big deal, like she's so unbothered, when you and I both know she's the most bothered bitch of them all. Like, bothered bitch, okay, is Amber Heard. Like, she has to be shaking in her fucking boots 8 days before her life is about to literally change as she knows it. Like, her life is never going to be the same. Right now, I'm not really hearing a lot in the media about the about the trial coming up, which is surprising. I've seen some stuff on Court TV via Twitter and whatnot, but I'm not really seeing much about it. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places, but it's not really out there. But I do know once this shit starts, and we're getting clips of inside the courtroom, and like it's being streamed, and like she's going to be literally put up there to tell her story to the world, which is all fucking lies. I don't know how a person's going to be able to manage to do this. Like, how are you going to get up in court? I mean, like, she's done it before many, many times, but like when you know like the world's eyes are on you like this and all your shit is literally bullshit, she's trying to make everything fucking hearsay, even stuff that like she's put out and said herself, like her op-ed and shit, like trying to make it seem like it's like not actual evidence and trying to get it thrown out. Like, no. And then I was also perusing Twitter, And I saw someone bring up, like, can she use the insanity plea? Because clearly, it's clear that this woman has an illness, a mental illness. She's not well. She's not a regular thinking, functioning human being to put all this shit together and to destroy another human being. Like, obviously, that's not a normal functioning human being. There's an issue there. There's some type of personality issue there. So the question was, would she be able to claim, like, insanity, or, like, she's not competent of realizing that her perception of the truth is not truth, and try to, like, get off in that way. And I'm just thinking, like, oh my god, like, we clearly know this bitch is crazy. Like, that's an actual fact, because she last minute, like, switch and do some bullshit like that. Like, is that allowed? Like, I feel like that would be complete and utter fucking madness. I feel like everybody, it would be outrage. It would be also her admitting that she's a fucking liar. It would also mean that, like, she's admitting that I made all this shit up and, like, I'm crazy. And so I don't really see that being a route for her, because she would completely be finished. Like, she would be, like, need to be put in a home somewhere. Like, if she went that route, I don't know if she'd be able to have her child. Like, I feel like that route would be a little bit much. But Amber is literally the definition of doing too fucking much, because she did not have to do this. Like, she did not have to be sitting in this deposition acting all fucking annoyed and shit if she didn't just decide to settle with Johnny and do this the easy route, like he asked her fucking repeatedly. So let's get into what the hell else Amber has to say. I'm going to try to contain myself, because this is the most annoying human being I've ever come across in life. Like, she's just annoying. Like, she's just so fucking annoying. Because she just lies. And, like, people who just blatantly lie for, like, no goddamn reason. It's just like, what is wrong with you? So, again, this is when they're listening to, I think this is evidence Q, audio Q, of when they're talking about the whole door situation. She's listening to it, and Johnny's telling the story, and she's talking and rolling her eyes. So let's get into it.
I'm really sorry about hitting you with the door, or hitting your head. I did not mean.
I'm really sorry about hitting your head at the door. I did not mean. So you are yet again admitting, you're in court, admitting that you fucking did this. And she's literally sitting here like this. Like, that's her body language.
To Nora.
You don't need to hit me in the head with the door, but you meant to.
I did
punch me in the jaw.
I meant to hit you.
Another smile, another smirk.
I did not do this thing with the door. I do remember. I did mean to.
She's disrespectful.
You didn't mean.
The door? No, God, no. I didn't.
But punching me in the jaw.
I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry.
So on the tape, you tell Johnny Depp that you...
So she rolled her eyes just as that ended, okay? So obviously she just disagrees with what she just heard on the audio, even though it's the two of them fucking talking. So here we're going to get some more questions. Here we're going to see that she's incapable of answering yes or no. Like, it always has to come with some other bullshit explanation. She can't just say factually yes or no. That is very hard for Amber that I've seen in this deposition. Like, it's wild, and I don't even know how that is even allowed, and how the lawyers don't stop her and be like, look, stop, yes or no.
That you did mean to hit him.
Objection. That's argumentative, and it misstates what the recording was.
And it also.
And she just fucking smiled when the lawyer asked her that. She just fucking, like, because her lawyer interjected yet again to something that is not irrelevant to this fucking case.
Represent and misrepresents. Okay.
It
The
doesn't
tape, you
misrepresent
tell Johnny
anything.
Depp that you did mean to hit him.
Yes.
Objection. That's argumentative, and it
And she
misstates what the
smiles right
recording was.
here.
And it also misrepresents and misrepresents what actually happened, which is him trying to get into a room.
It doesn't misrepresent what fucking happened. What happened is what's on the fucking audio. It misrepresents your story, which is a fucking lie. That's what it's misrepresenting. Nothing in that audio is unclear. You're telling the fucking story. You apologize for hitting him in the head with the fucking door, yet you're gonna sit here and say that this audio is misrepresenting what happened. We all just heard clearly what the fuck happened. Like, we all heard it, and she's smiling and laughing throughout this. She has, like, I have this pause, and she has, like, this stupid smirk on her face. Like, what do you mean it's misrepresented. Like,
trying to keep him out of, and then he runs the door over my toes, trying to get into the room. I tried.
no, trying to get into the room. He was trying to get away from you, and he pushed the door and fucked your feet up because you were trying to come in at him. Like, the audio is there. Like, he's literally, y'all are talking about what the fuck happened, and she's literally trying to tell these people in front of her that that did not happen. Like, okay.
Try to push him out of it, which is what the hit is referred to. And Johnny, whenever he was injured or touched, it always referred to it in these ways of punching or clocked or whatever. And whether you discussed it with him or not.
Whenever he would get hit. Let's go back to that. Let me go back.
Or clocked. I tried to push him out of it, which is what the hit is referred to.
You tried
and Johnny,
to push him out of
he
it.
was
You put
injured
your
or
hands
touched,
on
it
him.
always referred to it in these ways of punching.
Sorry, I'm talking over this shit.
Into a room I'm trying to keep him out of, and then he runs the door over my toes, trying to get into the room. I tried to push him out of it, which is what the hit is referred to. And Johnny, whenever he was injured or touched, it always referred to it in these.
She says right here, Johnny, whenever he was hit or injured at all, it turned into him being clocked or punched or anything like that. For you to even say that out of your mouth, you're admitting that there have been multiple times where he has been touched and or injured. It doesn't matter how he decides to fucking describe it in your terms that you hate to, like, talk about semantics and all this shit. You still placed your hands on somebody who did not deserve to have your hands placed on them in a forceful way that caused pain and injury. What are you fucking talking about? Like, that in itself is, you're trying to belittle the situation, like he's trying to make things seem like a bigger deal than what they actually are. Whole time you have made this whole situation into a fucking lie in court case for the world to see. So who is really making things a big fucking deal, Amber? Like, she's such a fucking chronic bitch. Like, it's just, she's just mean and evil about it. Like, she's not even, like, respectful in any type of way whatsoever. Like, belittling him now in front of all these fucking people. We heard her do it on the audios between, just the two of them. And now she's doing it here. Trying to say every time he was hit or she put her hands on him, he would make it seem like it was a hit or a punch or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Just like you said, I wasn't hitting you. I wasn't punching you. I was hitting you. Why is she always trying to explain away, like, the shit that she's fucking done and trying to make it seem like it's less than what it actually is? But anything that Johnny does, she wants to blow out of fucking proportion. Like, blow it to the, like, highest of proportions. Like, but anything she does, I didn't mean to. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
These ways of punching or clocked or whatever. And whether you discussed it with him or not, the last thing you do in talking to him afterwards.
And she's smiling. She literally has a smile on her face as she's fucking talking about this. Like, she's psychotic.
Trying to reconcile with him is to get into what the definition of those words mean to him.
Just say what.
So I never even addressed it.
I just never even addressed it. That's literally what she just did. I just never even addressed it because you would always get into a fight on what those words mean to him. That's because you're trying to belittle and make him think that what just happened didn't happen. And you do that by fucking trying to mince words and do like this word salad of making it seem like, oh, I just pushed you. I didn't hit you. I didn't punch you. I didn't clock you. And then he's trying to explain to you, it doesn't fucking matter. You harmed me. You put your hands on me. It doesn't matter how you want to fucking describe it, Amber. And she's just going to be, I never even want to get into it. Like, so like, as she's smiling about it. She's horrible. She's a horrible person.
It was a cold, he called it a cold clock. I mean, it's just very dramatic.
Isn't it true, Ms. Heard, that in...
Did y'all hear that? She just called Johnny dramatic.
If he was ever pushed, it was a cold, he called it a cold clock. I mean, it's just very dramatic.
Isn't it true, Ms. Heard, that in September...
She's saying because he would describe her putting his hands on him as a cold clock, he was being so dramatic. She, like, really is, like, feeling real comfortable. Like, she thinks she's about to win this shit. Like, she thinks that what she's, I mean, in this case, she kind of did, but she really is fucking comfortable talking to these people like this and not thinking that what she's saying out her mouth is wrong. How are you going to call this man dramatic when you have put on the show of your fucking life? This started in fucking, what, 2016? It was 2022. You have been putting on the performance of your fucking life for years. You are a drama queen. How dare you sit there and say he was being so dramatic? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with this chick? I don't understand how, like, the lawyers can sit here and listen to this foolishness. Like, it's absolutely insane listening to this woman and seeing her act like this and just being so flippant about everything. Like, it's infuriating.
September of 2015, you punched Johnny Depp in the
Yet again, you hear that stuff crickling? Yet again, the lawyer goes to ask her a fucking question and she's about to pull out some more fucking food. Disrespectful.
face with a closed fist.
Yet again, you heard the question that the lawyer asked? Listen to what the lawyer asked.
You punched.
She knew what was about to come up. She knew the question that was about to come up. She instantly looks up, grabs some fucking food, and starts fucking putting it in her mouth as the lawyer is asking the question so that she can stall and think about what the fuck she's about to say back to this woman asking her why yet again she's put her hands on this man and is claiming that I've never done this before. Like, watch this shit. Watch this. I need y'all to watch this with me. We'll go back a second.
It was a cold, he called it a cold clock. I mean, it's just very
Shut the
dramatic.
fuck
Isn't it true, Ms. Heard, that in September of 2015, you punched Johnny Depp in the face with a closed fist?
Look at her putting food in her mouth. Stalling. 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 Oh my God. Stalling.
I have.
Waiting for her
I hit
lawyer to
Johnny
say something.
one time
Waiting for
with
her
me.
lawyer to fucking object. How is this fucking allowed? How did they allow this woman to take a huge bite of fucking food in the middle of being questioned about a very important fucking aspect of this case and let her sit there stall to actually think about a fucking response and wait for her lawyer to say something? You saw her look over there. And how long did it take her to fucking respond? Are you kidding me?
No, you answer the question. Please stop whispering because it's distracting over here.
It's your team.
Oh my God.
No, I was referring
No,
to
these two.
this actually.
I can't hear them. I hear them.
Ew, she's such a bitch. Oh my God. And her lawyer is god awful.
So please answer the question.
How you gonna be talking about somebody fucking whispering and shit? And your fucking client is whole ass munching on a fucking cookie bar throughout the whole proceedings. What are you talking about? I hear the fucking rapper crunching up every fucking time she's supposed to answer a fucking question.
Yes or no, did you ever
No.
punch Johnny Depp with a closed fist in the history
her.
of your relationship with Johnny?
Answer it however you feel you wish to.
Oh my God. Her lawyer's a trip. Answer in any way you see fit to fit. This question was asked at least a minute ago at this point, and I have gotten no fucking response from Amber. No response from Amber. She has eaten. Her lawyer has interjected. Her lawyer has talked about fucking whispering. She's looking over at him. This is all stalling so she can think in her mind, what the fuck I'm about to respond back to this shit. Like, do they think we're dumb? Oh my God. Answer the question. Answer the fucking question.
One time, Johnny was hitting me, and he was hitting me hard and repeatedly.
Oh
And
my God. Shut the fuck up. He was hitting me. And he was hitting me hard and repeatedly. Bitch, what about the fact that Johnny sat there on an audio and said that y'all got in 3 physical fights in a month and a half? That's hard and repeatedly. You throwing the fucking cans and fucking bottles at his head is hard and repeatedly. You fucking throwing a goddamn bottle so big that it cut off the tip of his fucking finger is hard and repeatedly. She's really playing up the dramatics. The dramatics that she says that Johnny has, he's just so dramatic. But she starts off her explanation of, Johnny was hitting me hard and repeatedly. Like, how much more dramatic can we get? Truly.
And I was screaming.
And I
Security
was
walks.
screaming. And I was screaming. Yeah, you scream a whole fucking lot. There's been a lot of witnesses to your screaming, girl. You're screaming at the top of your lungs, talking trash about Johnny. Being abusive with your words. There have been a lot of witness to that shit, and you're... This is about to make me mad. Like, I like this part, I feel like it's about to really test my... It's about to test me. It's about to really test me.
Walks in and they don't do anything about it. And
they don't do anything about it because they're looking at you like a fucking crazy woman. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just fucking screaming, trying to make it seem like something's going on so you can catch somebody, Johnny, in some bullshit. They're not doing anything because nothing is fucking happening, bitch. And they know you're fucking crazy. They've had many altercations with you at this point that they've witnessed. And they're not doing anything.
He makes this motion when Jerry Judge yells boss. Or Sean, I can't remember who it was.
Oh my God.
And all we had was a little bit of separation, and my sister runs down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm sure you did only have a little bit of separation because you don't like to be separated from Johnny. You feel as though if you put your hands on him, you guys shouldn't separate. So I believe you that you guys had a little bit of space because you were probably all up in his face doing the fucking most, doing all this on the fucking steps. And Whitney comes to run down because she sees you're getting fucking hype. She probably saw Johnny was about to fall down the fucking steps and she's coming to save the fucking day because you're acting like a goddamn nut. And that's the day that fucking Whitney went and slept on her employer's floor of the art asylum. Jennifer Howe, who has said that was a whole fucking lie. This is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. Like, it's so fucked.
We're on a landing in between 2 flights of stairs.
Miss Heard, I must interrupt you because I've asked you a yes or no.
Yes, exactly. No. Oh my God, her lawyer is such a fucking dick talking about some withdraw your answer. No. Like the lawyer said, I asked you a yes or no fucking question and you're going into all this fucking bullshit that was not asked of you. And her lawyer's like, no. Withdraw your question then. Withdraw your question. He is like a little fucking child. Literally a child. This lawyer and Amber are a match made in heaven for each other personality-wise because he is a fucking child. The way that he's speaking, like no type of professionalism. I have seen not a bit of professionalism from this man since I have started watching this. None. He is so annoying. And it's like, why should she withdraw her question? Because your client won't answer in a way that everybody should be able to answer if you're being asked, did you hit this person or not? Yes or no. If you have to explain all this other bullshit, that means you know you did some shit wrong. You have to explain why you did what it was that you did. You can't just say yes or no. Because you feel like there needs to be an explanation to try to make yourself look better and have a better outcome in the situation where it's just not going to happen. And now your lawyer's trying to come in here and save the day off some bullshit, talking about some withdraw the question. If this case in 8 days is like this, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose my mind.
Your question then, because
Ms.
she's
Heard,
answering.
prior to today's date,
Yes.
have you ever hit Johnny Depp?
Yes or no?
However you wish. You've already asked, and she's already answered.
Why is there all these questions? No, she didn't answer. She just literally talked around in a fucking circle. She literally said yes because of this, that, and the other. If that's what we want to fucking say was her answer, she said yes because of this, that, and the other. But we want a yes or no. Did you fucking hit the man or not? Did you put your hands on him or not? Yes or no? And like every time a valid fucking question comes up, like all this fucking bullshit and shit erupts on the side. Like her lawyers like trying to make it like, oh my god, like.
Already answered, and you interrupted her.
Ms. Heard, have you ever hit?
Yeah, she interrupted her because it was a yes or no fucking question. And she was doing the fucking most with her response. And then you did the most, Mr. Lawyer. Know your fucking name. Unprofessional ass. Talking about some no. Oh.
Hit Johnny Depp prior to today?
Judge, your vaguest of times.
Everyone on this side of the room.
What do you mean? What do you mean? How is that? What? And how are all these people being loud as fuck in this? Like, and she literally is having all the time in the world to just, and she's just looking like she's having all the time in the world to try to think of a fucking response. And these people are erupting in madness, like in the background, every time this question gets brought up. Every fucking time this question gets brought up. And vagueness of time. Why does the time... She said, any time before today, have you put your hands on Johnny? Yes or no? Why does it matter about the fucking time frame? You were given a very clear, specific time frame. Before this date, did you put your hands on this man? Yes or no? And they can't even fucking answer that. That's because you did. That's because you did. You can't answer questions that you know you fucked up on. You put your hands on the man. Everybody knows you put your hands on the man. It's an audio that you guys just fucking played in front of everybody. You tried to twist that around. These people are like, this whole case is just so fucking messy. And these people being loud as fuck in the background, like, how is that allowed? How is any of this allowed? Like, it's so unprofessional.
Please.
Oh, shut the
Objection
fuck up.
352. It's not relevant to the domestic violence proceeding.
Overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Not relevant to the domestic violence proceeding? Would she just ask if any time you have put your hands on this man prior to today? And that's not relevant to this domestic violence proceeding? Is domestic violence not putting your hands on another fucking person? Okay.
Honor.
Answer it however you want to, including the way you were just...
I'm asking for a yes or no answer.
You don't have to answer.
Yes, I'm asking for a yes or no answer. And then her lawyer's like, you don't have to answer that way. Why? Why is it so hard for you to answer yes or no? Either you did it or you didn't. Is this not proof enough that she's fucking guilty? And that she did this shit because she can't answer the question yes or no? Like, why are we here? Why are we still doing this? Oh my god.
Answer it the way she wants you to answer it.
He was about to push my sister down the stairs.
Lies.
She was attempting to break us up.
Lies.
I'm protective over my baby sister. When he laid hands on her,
Protective over your baby sister with whom you beat the fuck up. And she was on a fucking unseen reality show, scared to even say anything. She didn't deny it, but you wanted to protect your baby sister, bitch, please. That is not how your sister ran and told Jennifer how that shit went. She said that she feared that you were going to kill Johnny. You were about to do some fucked up shit, and Whitney came down the stairs to try to intervene so you didn't really fuck up. Because that really would have been a point of no return. If you would have fucking caused Johnny to fall down a fucking flight of steps, bitch. Do we want to go there? And your sister fucking saved you. And now you got her up in court fucking lying her fucking ass off on your behalf when she right after that went to her friend, her chosen sister, and told her what was up. And that person went and made a sworn fucking declaration against your bitch ass lying. We know what happened. Oh my God.
I don't know what I did, but
We know what you did because your sister told Jennifer. It's known. It's in a sworn fucking declaration. Johnny was about to fall down the steps. You like were popping the fuck off, doing the fucking most on the steps, and Whitney came and tried to save you from literally about to ruin your life. But I mean, you're deciding to do that anyway. So it was really, thank God we still have Johnny here. But this bitch is, and she's saying, I don't even know what I did. That's because you were blacked the fuck out in rage because you're crazy.
But I know I jumped in between the actions that I saw could lead to a fatal injury to my sister.
No, bitch. And then she's trying to get all sassy with it, to try to jump in between to protect my sister. No, bitch. Whitney jumped in between you and fucking Johnny. And you gonna say that with such vindication. She's sitting up here saying this with such vindication, looking people in the eye, knowingly fucking lying. That only takes a fucking crazy person. Like someone who like has no remorse, no feelings, no care, no thought as to what's going to happen after this point in time of you doing this. Like, it's very interesting. Like, she truly is like, I really think that she is insane. And it would be a case for insanity because this woman is not well. But I truly do think she knows what she's doing. So, like, it's conflicting because she's crazy, but she knows exactly what the fuck she's doing. Like, this is not something that can't be fucking helped. She knows how to turn it on and off. She knows how to be charming and this, that, and another. Like, this is all, it's scary.
She was standing on the top of a flight of stairs, and she has never hurt anyone in her life, and she does not deserve to be pushed down the flight of stairs.
And she didn't deserve for you to beat her fucking ass either. She didn't deserve to be pushed down a fucking flight of steps. Johnny didn't deserve for you to put your hands all over him. And she's trying to get all impassioned and stuff and talk about like this is really hurting her and harming her. Putting on the show of her fucking life. She's acting her heart out. She's like, but it's not believable. Like, you know, like sometimes when like you see somebody cry, and like oftentimes when I see somebody cry, I feel something. It makes me want to cry. But sometimes there'll be a situation where you like, you know, that person and they're like, you kind of don't really believe their shit. They're just like that type of person. Or even if you're like watching something on TV and like you see somebody cry and you feel nothing, that's because that shit is not genuine. Like, it's not genuine at all. And she's the least genuine person ever. Like, this is all an act. Talking about her baby sister and she doesn't deserve to be this, that, and other. She could care less about what happens to her baby sister. Her baby sister is just there to do her fucking dirty work and take the brunt of her fucked up mess that she puts her in at every waking fucking turn. And it's sad that Whitney literally, I guess, is being supported by this woman and she don't fucking feel like she has a choice. Like, and to watch this fucking show that she's putting on, like, seeing this with my eyeballs, like, I've seen her do this, like, voice and tone via audio, but seeing her body language and her just trying to, like, make this be so convincing, it's, like, disgusting. It's disgusting and it's scary.
And it looked like she was about to be. And I would have done what anybody who as a child would have done. I acted defensively in her life. I saw her standing on top of a flight of stairs and trying to interrupt a fight in between him and I. Wow. I don't know what part of my body I put in between me and him and her.
So yes,
but I would have done anything. I would have done anything to prevent her from being pushed down a flight of stairs.
Oh my God. I guess we're never going to get yes or no answers out of Amber. But pretty much she just said, yes, I put my hands on Johnny because he was about to harm my sister, because my sister was coming in a fight between him and me, and she was at the top of the flight of the steps, and my first initial thought to stop said thing happening with my sister falling down the steps would be to hit Johnny. Like, to me, that doesn't even fucking make sense. Your sister's about to fall down the fucking steps. Why wouldn't you go towards her and try to, like, catch her, like, steady her? Why is your initial reaction to fucking hit Johnny? Like, I just... I'm just gonna say, we have 8 days. I am hoping that it is true that this woman was taken off of Aquaman. I hope that it is true that, you know, we're going to get some type of fucking resolution in this. I feel that Johnny is very well prepared. He knows what he's up against. He's been dealing with this woman for years. He knows that she is literally insane. I think they have a very good grasp on what it is that they're up against and what the games that Amber and her team are trying to play. I think that we have a very good chance of winning this. And I think that Johnny is going to be vindicated, and I can't wait for the fucking day to see it, and hopefully I can be there that last day when everything goes down. But yeah, this is just disgusting. This display that she's put on, this performance that she's put on for the world, it's disgusting, and she's completely okay with it. Like, she's literally putting this out for people to see, and she thinks that this is okay, and she's not ashamed and or embarrassed. Like, if I were her, I wouldn't be able to show my face anywhere. She is posting pictures. She is doing... I just can't. But anyway, I hope that wherever you guys are, that you have a great start to your week. It is Sunday, yes. So we're going right into another week and doing this all over again. But it's just good because we're getting closer to the trial. So, and all of this will be over, hopefully. I don't think even after all of this ends, I don't feel like we've heard the last of Amber. I really don't. I feel like she has some sneaky shit she's still going to try to do, or she may try to come for another man. She may try to come from like Elon, or may try to come for like James Franco or some shit. I don't think we're going to hear the end of Amber. Like, she's going to like go away maybe for a little bit and try to like lick her wounds and shit, but we haven't heard the end of her because she's a sneaky fucking bitch. She's a sneaky bitch, and she's a bitch that has a plan, and she planned this from the beginning. Like, when I really stop and like think about it down to the nitty gritty, like to the like starting point of this whole thing, she had a plan from the start, and it's the premeditation that is so concerning and worrisome. It's like for someone to just plan every step of the way, you know? Whole time making it seem like they love this person and like they want to be in this relationship, sharing the bed with each other. Whole time they're like doing this stuff behind their back. It's just so crazy because you never really know who the fuck you're fucking with. Like, it's madness. And I just feel so bad because the whole time like he was sharing his world with her and she was planning to try to fucking destroy it. She couldn't just fit in there and have the time of her fucking life with Johnny Depp. No. She had to do all of this. And she's about to get her fucking karma. I truly, truly believe it. Like, I had that 1% of doubt, but like, no. I'm feeling very, very confident nowadays. Like, I just have this feeling. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not even gonna put that energy out there. But I'm just feeling very confident of late. But anyway, I need to go. I hope that you guys are having a great day. As I said before, think about liking, think about subscribing, and I will see you guys back here a little bit later. Bye-bye.